And to you, Sir J. Ismakas, I'm Philip Conradel Advincula, and I will teach you how to solve the problem, and I will tell you what are the kinds of stocks. What is a stock? Stock is an official evidence of part ownership of a stock company, which may be used in claiming company's assets and earnings. Stocks, usually in the form of certificates, are issued by the company to the buyer of stocks.
Go.
What are the two kinds of stocks? There have two kinds of stocks, and these are preferred stock. Preferred stock owners are guaranteed a fixed dividend for as long as they own the stock. And the last one, common stock. Common stock owners usually comprise more than half of the totality of the company's stock. And now I will give you an example on how to solve the problem in the following question. A stock company has a total of 1,200 shares of stocks. Of these shares, 500 are owned by the Madrigal Group of Investors, and 10 are owned by Attorney Pascual. The company customizes classes of stocks in such a way that the voting power will remain with the original corporate investors, like the Madrigals, who availed of the company's initial public offering. These select groups are given 10 votes per share, while the rest of the investors are given 1 vote per share. And the problem is, what percent of the total shares of stock is controlled by the Madrigal Group of Investors? What percent of and number 2, what percent of the total shares of stocks is controlled by Attorney Pascual? And letter C, if an election is to be held in the company to elect a new set of members of the board, how many votes can be casted by the Madrigal Group of Investors by Attorney Pascual? And these are the given of the problems. Divide the 1,200 and 500 to get your answer. And then, if you get the answer of the 1,200 and 500, you will multiply it in 100. And the answer is 41.67%. So, and letter B, what percent of the total shares of stocks is controlled by Attorney Pascual? Letter B, you will divide the 1,200 in 10, and the answer of your two subject, you will multiply it in 100. That's why the answer is 0.83%. And now, and letter C, if an election is to be held in the company to elect a new set of members of the board, how many votes can be casted by the Madrigal Group of Investors by Attorney Pascual? But now, you will multiply the 500 in 10. That's to get your answer. And now I'm done. That's all. Thank you.